right, y'all, let's talk. It's time to have a talk again. This time I want to talk about fear. I want to give you a different look on fear, okay? Because apparently it's something you can't avoid, and it's actually not something to demonize. It's just we need to place it in the right place, okay? Even though fear is the opposite of love and faith in God, it still has its place, right? Because it's a reason why God made the opposite of everything, okay? So I'd rather call it respect instead of fear, but for the sake of this conversation, we're going to say fear. And the reason why I say that fear has its place is because if we didn't fear anything, like the consequences of anything, we will be reckless as humans. Like, pay attention, they study our nature. This is the reason why they created so many laws. And I'd rather respect the laws than to fear the laws. Like, understanding how all of this stuff work, like the cycle of life work and what you put out coming back to you, having respect for that versus fearing it. But again, for the sake of this conversation, we're going to carry on with fear. So let's put fear in its proper place, though. If you're going to move fearfully through life, let's put it in its proper place so it can actually work for you and not against you. All right, let's do it. So when it comes to your purpose in life, a lot of people won't walk in their light that God assigned them, won't walk in that purpose because they fear rejection, they fear failure, they fear just the judgment and opinions of others, the lack of support and all of that stuff, right? But let's put fear in its proper place, because you have faith in something. You have faith that it's going to fail. You put faith in the wrong place, and you put fear in its wrong place. So let's put everything back in place. I would rather fear not walking in my light, not living a fulfilling and satisfying life, not living up to my greatest potential. I would rather fear that. Scare me right into doing the things that I need to do to make sure I at least showed up at my best. Whatever your best look like at that particular time, I would rather be scared into showing up at my best because I fear not walking in my light, not living a fulfilled life, going to my grave with everything in me that God put in me to put out, but I kept it in. I'd rather fear that. When it comes to love, right? A lot of us are afraid of getting hurt again, of getting let down again, of just the whole disappointment of loving, especially when we've experienced rejection after rejection, failed relationship after failed relationship, right? I would rather fear handing somebody that hurt me that power, knowing they hurt me and they also stopping me from loving again and experiencing love at the level that I desire to experience it, at the level that I deserve to experience it. I'd rather fear not experiencing that love again than to fear getting hurt again. Because again, just bouncing off of the last statement I made in that in my last video. Not my last video, my second to last video. Every no, every experience get you closer and closer to what you want to experience. It's your determination, your will, your drive, you being consistent, you knowing what the bigger picture is and staying focused on that, and knowing that everything in between that is just a part of the process that's going to build you up to be able to sustain what you desire out of life. 93% of the people that you encounter in life is building you and preparing you for the 7% that's going to stay. Every no that you receive in life is a step closer to that yes for the rest of your life. Fear going through 90% of this and deciding to live a treadmill life, fear that over knowing you was this close. You was this close. You was one yes away. You was one relationship away from living a more satisfying life, a more fulfilling life. I fear that. I fear turning around when I'm right there. I have one more brick to knock out. But I gave up because this person hurt me. I gave you my power. I want to experience love, being loved and loving wholeheartedly. That's way more important than getting hurt by something. I would get over it. It's like, okay, did you die? When that person rejected you for an opportunity that you wanted, did you die though? A lot of people do. They do die with breath still in their lungs though. Every time they wake up, I mean, God gave you another chance. You got to make better choices from that. But they choose to live a treadmill life. They choose to live a boxed in life. They choose to live in that pain versus going through the pain. You going through something, that means you're going to get through it. You knocking on doors, you're going to knock on the right door one day. Don't stop knocking. Let's put fear back in its place. I fear not living a more fulfilled and satisfying life. Over failure and over being hurt in relationships. People gon' people. Welcome to life. But you got to be a part of that small percentage that actually make it and see this thing through and see what's on the other end of this thing. Because I promise you, if this end exists that hurt you, there's a polar to everything. This end exists as well. Get there. Stop stopping here when you almost there. Stop giving away your power to them no's. Stop giving away your power to the people that didn't appreciate you. Keep appreciating yourself. Keep saying yes to yourself and get there. God got you, but you cannot give up. You can't. So, hopefully that helps somebody. I appreciate y'all energy exchange, man. Thank y'all for the support. Let's do this together, man. We doing this together. We doing this together. Did you die though?